Here's another feature from NPR's Life in Berlin series. I'm Anushka Perlman. Johannes-Sebastian Strauss heads the swing band Long John and the Ballroom Kings in Berlin. The band considers their swing style unique, since they use a lap steel guitar, which is more typical of country music. Strauss has been playing for over 20 years. He recalls the defining moment when he chose to become a musician.
It was in August 1977 when Elvis died. It was a major thing to me that Elvis was dead now and he was gone. And I thought, who's going to play rock and roll now? Who's doing it now? Nobody's doing it over here in my city.
Strauss grew up in the western sector of what was once a divided Berlin. He describes this as a very contained community.
West Berlin was isolated. There was a wall surrounded, and every time you want to go out of this cage, you had a pass control. Soldiers watching you and checking you and taking the ID card.
He became enamored with American music at an early age. He credits this to a childhood of listening to Allied radio broadcasts.
As a kid of the, let's say, 70s, we had Roy Orbison, Elvis, and all these oldies still on the radio. And by listening to the Allied forces on the radio, they had their stuff, and not the Deutsche Bock, Blaue Bock or whatsoever, the German folks music and stuff. And so when I was, 9, 10, I was introduced to different music, different type of music.
Strauss got an additional taste for American culture, working as a VAT clerk for the American military. Those years left a lasting impression.
It was like, to me, it was like the movie Back to the Future. I was going down to my car, riding down to Clay Alley, open the office, say hello to my employees and stuff. And here I was, the German in an American community.
Spending so much time on the compound highlighted cultural differences. He found that the openness of the Americans did not extend beyond compound borders.
It was a different community. And then to go home, to sleep home, I had situations using the elevator, being nice and friendly, and saying, "Hey, hello, wie geht's dir?" In the elevator in my house where I was living, and people, neighbors, been scared, and they look at me like, "What are you talking about? What do you want to know?"
Berlin is a different city today, but Strauss is still playing American music and eating Babe Ruth candy bars that a former colleague sends him from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
We had, tons of Baby Ruths and beer. So every time, for Christmas or Easter or birthday or something, he's sending a little box.
For NPR Berlin, I'm Anushka Perlman.